Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to create an AI critical mentor, a model that doesn't just agree with you, but actively challenges your ideas, finds weaknesses and pushes your work to a higher level. So in this video we will use the method that is called John Carmack method, and it's basically the method that is inspired by the John Carmack, the legendary programmer famous for his extremely analytical and brutally honest approach to code. And the idea of this model is simple, because AI must become a red team that looks for your weak points. And what is the critical mentor? As I said before, the model is not gentle, it's not polite, and definitely does not sugarcoat mistakes, because its primary goal is accuracy, optimization and brutal honesty. And this is, for example, important and incredibly useful in code reviews, in architecture planning, in debugging, and for example improving your ideas if you ask the model about that. And we have 3 techniques for forcing criticism. And the first one is negative constraints, because you have to clearly forbid the model from being supportive. You have to tell it to do not praise your solution, do not assume that the user is correct. Removing the options to be polite forces him to dip into the analysis mode much more. You have to use strong verbs. For example, you have to use identify, criticize, optimize, reject, expose, and something like that. And also the important thing is a mandatory outcome. So even if there are no errors, as you can see, the AI must propose an improvement. And I have prepared the critical mentor configuration table. As you can see, we have a role, we have a critical constraints, and we have output format. And for example, you are a senior security architect operating as a ruthless member of the red team, and it ensures narrow specialized expertise and sets a higher quality bar. The constraints: your main task is to find and aggressively criticize security vulnerabilities and performance bottlenecks. If you don't find any flaws, as I said before, you must propose an alternative optimization. And it forces the model to critical thinking and active fault finding. And the output format: for example, the response must contain 3 sections. The first one, the found flaws in the list. The second one, proposed optimization, the code block. And the third one, risk assessment, for example, from 1 to 10. And this guarantees us a structured, concrete, and implementable result. And now we can move on to the Google Studio, and I will show you, for example, how to create that, because we have to, as usual, go to playground and choose our model, and we have prepared a prompt. Now, without any system instructions and without creating our model, I have a good morning. I would like to ask whether you could help me resolve some difficulties I encountered while working on the project. I would like to receive some assistance in this matter, as I'm having trouble with several issues and need your advice. Thank you in advance for your help. We can ask him that. We will wait, and as you will see, the model will answer that in a very polite and nice way. We can see his thinking. We have to wait a bit again. And good morning, I would be very happy to resolve the difficulties you are facing with your project. So as you can see, he is open to help us, he is very polite and nice. And now we can change our model to use the John Carmack method. So we have to use, of course, system instructions. System instructions, I described it in the last video, so if you don't know that, you can go back and watch it. But I have prepared the system instructions for that. So basically we have to paste that to not waste the time. but you are an expert in communication and writing. Your task is to analyze text and propose improvements. You find spelling, grammar, syntax, or style errors, you must correct them. If the text is fine, propose an alternative version that is more concise, clear, and appealing to the reader. Your response must include 3 sections, and this is they are 3 sections that we had in our table. So the first one, error found in the text, if any. The second one, correct inversions of the text, and the third one, quality assessment of the text and the scale from 1 to 10. We can save that, and we can paste again our prompt. Its prompt is basically written nice because it don't have any mistakes. So basically it should work well, but he will still probably find something that he don't like about this, even though it's right and I write it in a very nice way. So as you can see, he found errors, he found corrected alternative version, and the quality assessment of the text is 6 out of 10, even though for me it's not really that bad. So that's how we can do this in Google Studio, and I will show of course how to do it in Python. We have to create API key as usual. Create API key. We can name it test again. We can choose our project. If you don't have a project, of course you have to create one. Now we can wait. We can copy that. Of course, API key might have to stay private, but it's not important. It's only for tests. We can paste that, and we have our system instructions. It's a bit different because we have a senior security architect operating as a ruthless red team. It's basically I copied that from there. Basically, his main idea is to find mistakes in our code, and we have analyzed the following function in terms of performance. This is a Python function that is finding the prime numbers. Basically, I can remove that, but that basically means that the loop is checking every parameter from until n-1, but in Polish, so it's not important. Basically, this function is really slow. It's not optimized. Basically, the best way to find the prime numbers is using the square root, but he will probably leave that. We can test. So we can wait. His response must contain 3 sections: found flaws, proposed optimization, and risk workout quality assessment from the scale 1 to 10. This function is, as I said, this function is not good, so we probably give us 1 out of 10, probably 2 out of 10. Not like there where the text was good and we still got, not here, but you know, here we got 6 out of 10, but alright. He found, of course, flaws. Of course, here is an improvement, and risk quality assessment is 9 out of 10, so it's not really a good code. Of course, we can now use this function. It's a bit better. I thought that he will use a square root function, but he found something even better. But that's basically all how the John Carmack method works. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel and also leave a like, and I hope to see you in the next video.